Hi guys, RetroYGO here, and last time we covered the top 5 best sets released in Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2022. Well, you can't have the best without the worst, so today we're going to be covering the top 5 worst sets released in 2022. Kicking things off at number 5, we have Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. At first glance, this was a great set, right? Amazing Starlight rares, beautiful cards, Access card which is great for Modern, Borreload Savage Dragon which is great for Modern, the Exodia cards, great for collectors, Yatagarasu, great collectible one. Those are amazing. Wrong. While the printing of all of these collectible cards are great. You have ones for Time Wizard format, you have one for collectors, you have ones for the meta relevant players looking to upgrade rarities. Even a nice Access code reprint which is great for budget. When you factor in they're all Starlight rare ratios and the Access code was short printed, it's more than likely you're not going to get any of these in a single box, which is currently sitting at $60, and 0 cards outside of Access code and the Starlight rares have a value over $8 on TCG Player. You're almost guaranteed to lose money purchasing this set. Outside of getting extraordinarily lucky, you're better off buying the singles. And any set that has these kind of values is terrible. And if you have to purchase the singles to make a more cost-efficient purchase, it's a terrible set. And that's why I had to give Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge my number 5 spot on this year's list. But coming in at number 4, if you want stinkers, I present to you Legendary Duelist, Duelists of the Deep. First, the good part about this set. Forbidden Droplets, a very expensive meta staple with a now an affordable reprint, and that's it. There's literally nothing else good about this set. They reprinted an old card in the Ghost Rare slot, number 101 Silent Honor Arc, which currently sits at a value of $20, a massive, dramatic decline from when you saw it release. While the booster box of this set is currently sitting at $25, meaning even if you pull the Ghost Rare from this set, why would anyone want to buy a set like this? And it showed as much of this set and its product is still sitting on store shelves, awaiting clueless people to just come and purchase it, thinking this will be a great purchase. And that's why it deserved the number 4 spot on this list. But coming in at number 3, we have a set that was printed far too late to be relevant in the TCG. I'm referring to none other than Legendary Duelist Season 8, or as many people know, Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm. As always, the good in this set. One card. I'm referring to none other than Barone, a very, very good generic level 10 Synchro monster that up until recently had 0 announced reprints and is still holding a value of almost $80, which as a chase card is amazing. That's what you want. You want a nice chase card that has a value which will make the boxes worthwhile purchasing. But the drop off after Barone is enormous. A booster box currently sitting at $30, which, let's not get it wrong, if you pull a Barone out of a box, then you have just made an amazing purchase and you just got very lucky. However, if you don't, the next best thing you can find is a Ghost Rare Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, sitting at a price of $14 on TCG Player. That is less than half the value of a box. But it gets worse. You have reprints of Lyralist cards that haven't been relevant since Kamal Crooks won the Remote Duel YCS in January earlier this year. And this set was released 3 days after that. Outside of that, we have not seen one competitive success for Lyralists. And currently no card outside of Barone and the Ghost Rare have values over $4, making this one of the worst sets of the year. And that's why I had to give it my number 3 spot. But coming in at number 2, we have yet another stinker, and if you thought the previous Legendary Duelists were bad, then I present to you Legendary Duelist Season 3. Oh boy, this set was bad. Currently you have one card with a price over $10 in the form of Magician Souls, which is a very useful card and a great reprint. But outside of Souls, there's nothing good to really discuss about this set. You have a bunch of hero cards which, let's face it, have been reprinted into oblivion. There's not really much good about that. Everyone who has hero cards would already have pretty much every card they wanted in a lower rarity or in another hollow rarity. almost matches the ones that were printed in this set. Then you consider the price of one display at $50 on TCG Player. There's realistically zero value in making this purchase. And as always, if a set is more beneficial for you just to purchase the singles instead of buying the sealed product, that is a recipe for one of the worst sets of the year. And that's why I had to give Legendary Duelist Season 3 my number 2 spot. But now it's the moment that you've all been waiting for, the number 1 worst set released in 2022. And if you haven't already figured it out, then congratulations to you. You are one of the few people able to forget about this absolute disaster of a set. I'm referring to none other than Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. And hopefully that means there will not be a Hidden Arsenal Chapter 2, because we do not need a repeat of this. On paper, this set sounds amazing. Reprints of old cards with the dual terminal rarity, wrong, might go down in history as the worst set of all time. And if you're a true OG, it might be worse than Star Pack. This set has 0 cards, currently holding a value over $4, while one booster pack of this set will cost you $4. This alone is enough for this set to take the crown for the worst set of the year. But it gets even worse when you talk about the poor quality control and the overall appeal of the modern printing style of cards trying to adapt these old classical rarities. Just an absolute terrible choice for everyone involved, with the only redeeming thing about this product. In fact, actually no, there's no redeeming factors about this product. Some parents would see this on the shelf and think, oh, this would be a great gift for Christmas. But in general, it was just a poor choice. No one wanted it. The stores and vendors are unable to sell it, even at a price which they will gladly accept a loss just to get rid of it. And this was the easiest choice for the number 1 worst set of the year released in 2022. And just maybe, in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, period. But hey guys, these are just my opinions. Did you agree with my list? Maybe you have some different opinions. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. And if you aren't, consider giving me a subscribe. It helps me. And if you aren't, consider smashing that like button. Anyways, I'm RetroYGO, and I will see you next time. Peace.